Hello, my name is Nick Hoffman, and today in the shop we're going to show you how to make a cutting board out of a bunch of different types of wood. Today we've got red oak, maple, one solitary piece of black walnut. I'm going to show you how to get these ripped down to size, put them all together. I should hopefully go over a few more primitive techniques as well as what you can do if you've already invested enough money that you should know how to make a cutting board. So, I'm guessing you folks are just watching this for entertainment if you've done that. But, that makes it a lot easier for me, so I'm only going to have to demonstrate the simpler, cheaper techniques once. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, now the first step is going to be making sure your pieces are all of homogeneous size. The dimension we need to worry about most in this particular moment is the width, which is going to be 1 1/2 inches for this particular cutting board. Now this is the dimension that's going to be up and down, so as you see this little piece here, it's going to be this way, up and down. Or up and down is try and sound as good as it. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to set this to 1 1/2 inch. Got my pencil. Now we have our first mark done. Now, for this particular step, you're always going to want to err on the side of oversized, because you can always surface it down smaller later. But with this particular mark, I've marked it at 1 1/2 inches. I have my saw here, I just need to grab a plan. Now we have to pick through these, figure out which ones are rough sawn, and make sure that the edges are clear. Now, ones like these that have already been planed are just fine. We're not going to worry too much about getting them down to length right now because these are all scrap pieces. Now, if you are working with dimensional lumber, you're going to want to pick out your length and make sure your pieces are all cut to 1 inch over that. And then try and keep them as aligned as possible. I'm going to keep one edge aligned on these and then just cut off the other edge. First, I gotta go through, find ones like this that need planing, and ones like this that do not. Now, it's alright for it to be rough on this edge, because we're gonna be cleaning that up. We're gonna be planing that down by hand here at the end. Put a walnut in the center, make it all nice and presentable-like. Leave these two for the outside. Now, these two need to get planed. They're both at very different lengths, They're both at very different widths though. So, the way we're going to achieve this is by hand planing them. So, I'm going to grab a block of wood here. This is a piece of softwood, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm going to put it here. So they have it's about the same thickness, thankfully. This other one, it'll be even better because it's going to be thinner. But I'm going to put this here. Just going to screw it down. Just got a clamp here. It's kind of in the frame and I don't want that, but it is what it is, it looks like. Now, what I've got here is an Irwin Record number 4 plane. You don't need it to be Irwin Record, just a normal number 4 plane. These are $20 for an OK one. I'd recommend Wrangle Star's video, and I'll try to remember to link that down below. about how to get one of these tuned up and make it cut all real nice. So. Alright, now you'll notice I have this over a piece of newspaper. Newspaper. It's on top of newspaper. What we're going to do is we're going to put a glue in. We're going to put glue in between each of these, and then we're going to put a whole bunch of clamps on it. We want to make sure one edge stays relatively even, because that'll make it a lot easier to rip it down. Not rip it down, this is chopping. I am dumb, sorry. But when we chop it down, we want to make sure we're chopping as little as possible off. Because I didn't measure this one precisely because it's made out of scrap wood. If you're working with one you've measured precisely, because you only have so much wood, whether that be because you bought wood or you had wood on hand, if you're not using scrap wood, it's a lot more precise. So, without further ado, let's get this going. I just got the base line right now, but we're going to do a blunt tool on the outside. So, I've rigged up these for spacer blocks. Each one of them is 3 inches, and I'm going to get some boards. So, once I have these in place, I'm going to put boards on the outside so I have a guide. Run with my blood drip. So, let me get to it. Alright, so here's what we have now. I've already screwed it up quite a bit, so you might want to skip the blood groove or do it with a chisel like a sensible person. But we're going to finish this out, so I'm going to sand it with 80, 100, 120, and then 220 grit. And then I'm going to wet it and sand the high points in the grain again. Let's get to it. Alright, so here's the end result. Because I got that blood drip messed up, it's a bit rough. But overall, for scrap wood, it's not too bad. I'm not sure if I'm going to oil this one with cutting board oil or mineral oil. Well, I'm sorry I wasn't able to show you all a good finished product. I hope you all were able to enjoy the video anyways. Maybe got an idea for me to do later on, or you would like me to make you something, let me know down below. Or if you're interested in one of the projects I made that didn't turn out so poorly, I'll leave a link to my Facebook marketplace down below. Have a good day. God bless.